geos.
So they're still a bit skittish. But
Yeah, but once one goes, they should all go, shouldn't they?
yeah, they end up picking up off the floor most of the time.
Yeah.
But when I throw in things like
What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Now we're going to Jamie's house today. We've been there quite a few times actually, filmed his massive bass tank. He had an 8-foot planted tank. He's got all sorts of bits going on. And it's been about a year, I think 8 months to a year since we last went there, and he's had a massive change around. He's got some new fish and stuff, so yeah, really excited. I want to go and have a look what he's got. So yeah, it's only about, I think it's only about 45-minute drive for me, so it's not too bad. I'm actually doing it after work today as well, so, and it's really hot outside right now. But anyway, let's get to his house and yeah, let's see what new fish and stuff he's got. Tank's looking a bit different, Jamie, isn't it?
just a little bit. Yeah, it was last time you come here, we had the big preds in there. And then since you've been here, it's probably been about a year and a half. Yeah. It's been
well, we filmed it again, didn't we? Do you remember? We filmed it when it was all rainbows and Denison barbs, do you remember?
Did we?
Yeah.
Start again.
About 8 months ago. That's right.
Yeah, okay, no, so it's been from that, and then it's been to obviously that big community tank.
Yeah.
Which went rampant, really good. And now I bought my tigerfish project out in the garage to grow them on. There was only about 3 inches back in January. Yeah. They needed more space, and I thought rather than moving from the 5-foot to the 6-foot, they're going to go in here eventually. Now's the time, let's get it done. Yeah,
bite the bullet and do it.
Yeah, so I kept a lot of the wood, had Anubias on it to keep it semi-scaped. Managed to kill half the Anubias during the change. Yeah. Which is why it's all looking ropey. It's dried out in the sun, it's so hot. But it's great, it'll grow back. But yeah, this tank's basically for the tigers.
No, it works really well, doesn't it? They've got such a nice shimmer to them, haven't they?
Yeah, when they're bigger as well, they get a nice deep red tail, a lot of yellowing on the body, a really nice fish. Yeah. But obviously there's other bits in here with them. We've got the Satana perkers, which these earth eaters, group of those. They're just a good little sort of, because I've got no catfish in here as such, apart from the shark cats, but they're just there to keep the sort of base clean. Yeah, they just go around all day sieving through it, don't they? That's it. We've got the Bamboo puffer. This is his sort of final home. Ideally I want him to go out in the bass tank, but he's got to get to at least sort of 1.5 to 2 foot. Yeah, he'd just get torn to bits out there, wouldn't he? And then down behind him is a Zebrina. Which,
yeah, I didn't see that.
He's not happy sitting there, but it's a weird one, that. I don't think that fish suits this tank, but it's too nice a fish not to have it on show. Yeah, yeah. So, he's doing really well, he's not aggressive whatsoever.
Yeah, because you hear a lot of stories, don't you? People saying, oh, don't get one of them, they're so aggressive and stuff, don't they?
Pikes are mental, yeah. That's only the second one I've ever seen in the flesh, that one. It's quite a rare pike that did that. But I've had the red before, that had to Bopo red. Yeah. That was quite nasty. So I was expecting that the same with this. And obviously there's the 2 flagtails we've just put in from your good self. Yeah, yeah. We can see my little one in front and the 2 big ones of yours. Yeah, they're massive them ones I give you, aren't they? Yeah. It's nice seeing them together though, 4 of them, isn't it? Yeah, I would say it'd be nice when they're all a nice big, all the same sort of size, sort of dinner plate size. It'll be a good sort of shoaling fish to go with the tigers. It just helps settle the tigers down having some shoaling fish. Yeah, and they're very similar colour, which is going to help, isn't it, as well? I think so, yeah. Same as the shark cat, it's gone for that sort of coloured thing. Natural looking fish. Yeah, it works really well. It just looks like a Amazon riverbed, doesn't it, really? I know some of the fish aren't from the Amazon, some are, but... Yeah, initially I was going to do it African thing, obviously for the tigers. Yeah. The tigers and the Naboo, it's going to be a nice African river. But looking for things like African catfish and other things like that will be compatible, so you don't really get much imported, really. No. No, you get to the point when you go, right, I've got mixed fish, haven't you know? Yeah, African fish tend to be just, the rifflake cichlids and cynos. It's pretty much all we get to see. Yeah. And then the oddballs like the butterfly fish and that, but no, I wanted it for the tigers. This whole tank's set up for the tigers, so yeah, high flow, which suits them. And as they grow, I'll be taking some of those bits of wood out, but for the time being, they need a bit of shelter. Yeah, it's perfect for them, isn't it? We'll chuck a bit of food in a bit and see what they get up to. Yeah, definitely. I'd love to see them feed. I've never seen them. Obviously, I've seen them in shops. I've never seen someone keep one. So they've only been in here for 3 weaks. So they're still, I'd say, they're still sort of settling down. They're really, really frighty fish. Like, they don't like lots of traffic. They bolt and they really scare easy. So feeding them's been a bit troublesome, but. It's probably why they show as well, isn't it? So they feel safe, don't they? Yeah, this size, yeah, this size. If you watch like the Jeremy Wade documentaries when he's snorkeling in the Zambezi River, you see like hundreds of like 2-foot tigerfish go up your head. That's right, yeah. It's awesome, isn't it? So I'm trying to make a little bit of that here.
Yeah, because obviously they do. There's another one called the Goliath tigerfish, isn't there, as well? So you think you see them, you think of it straight away, don't you? And that's another beast altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, lovely fish, but I know obviously the tartars are still a big fish, but I think they're a bit more manageable than a fully fledged Goliath.
Yeah, yeah.
I've always found the Goliaths, they're a lot more skittish, and they always bust their noses up. They'll hit the sides, and you know they splash around. They don't like being spooked.
Yeah.
The tartars are a bit better. They seem to know where the edge of the tank is a bit more. If that makes sense.
Yeah, not as clumsy.
Yeah. They just don't. When they bolt, they don't bolt as bad as a Goliath. I mean, they're still pretty bad, but I don't know if you see the YouTube I did when I was catching them. And you see one just take off. And
yeah.
Absolutely fine.
It's like that arowana the other day, jumped in and hit me in the face.
Yeah, I even had the tank drained right down and everything, so there weren't much clearance, and it just shot up, hit the top, and Mark, who was helping me out, practically cracked his pants.
It's all part of the fun, mate.
Yeah, but say yes for them. They've got a lot of growing to do, so now they've got this big volume of water, they should just pack on the sides. So
yeah, well, it's such a great feeling putting small fish in a big tank, isn't it?
It's nice. It's the best feeling when I've had them out in a 5-foot tank. I got them at 3 inches in January. Yeah, and when they outgrow it and you have to move them, it's like that's what you want. And what a lot of people do is they get monster fish and grow them up. When they get too big, they have to get rid of them. I don't like that. I think I get them to keep them. Yeah, that's it. Well, I had to with that silver the other day, and it was heartbreaking, mate. Honestly. Yeah, it's the odd thing you have to do. But I just planned this from day one that this is always going to be the case. It's just happened a bit quicker than I thought it would. Yeah, it always does that, doesn't it? Yeah. You get bored, you're like, right, I'm doing it now. Yeah. Also, they needed it. They needed the space.
The geos are lovely. I've never kept geos either, mate. I've always wanted to.
Oh, I love them. That's the first cichlid I ever kept, way back when I was a little kid, and that's why I've gone back to them. Funny enough, I bought this group of. There's a group of 5. There's one outside that's got bullied. It's just recovering. But bought a group of 5 off Glenn at Lee Valley maybe 2 years ago. Little tiny things, you know, the size of a sort of 50p coin sort of thing. Yeah. Got really big, and then I changed that little. I had the Fluval tank in the garage, and I moved it. It was too small for him basically, so I moved him on to another guy that lives locally. So I was like, oh, it's a shame to see him go. You know, needs must. And then they came back to me. We had it for about a year, and he wanted to move him on. I was like, oh, I'll have him back. That's fun, isn't it? Yeah. So they're my fish that have come back. Yeah, nice. But I like them. I mean, when the sunlight hits them, the colours on them. There's the old Sabrina coming out to say hello as well. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, they're working fish as well, really. They go through all the same all day, don't they? You know. When the tigerfish feed, obviously they give off so much particles and little bits that fall off. Yeah. And they're ideal. The other thing is that long term, I want to put my little ray pup in here. And geos and rays in the wild are sympatric, like they live together. So the geos follow the rays around. Whatever the rays stir up, the geos are on. That's a good idea, isn't it? So I want to see it happening here, really. Oh, I didn't know that. Might have to look into that then. Yeah. I've got another little group of geophagus growing on outside. What are these cats here then? What are they called? So they're like Colombian shark catfish or shark catfish. Yeah, really active, aren't they? Yeah, they've not really settled in too well in this tank. And a lot of people say, and I do know, that they are probably a brackish fish in the long term. They need a bit of salt to do well. Yeah. But I've seen people keep them for a couple of years in fresh water and they get to, you know, over sort of 12, 16 inches. Yeah, I mean, they're crazy fish when they feed, like, it's just like they're a pack animal. Yeah. But as I say, since they've gone in here, they're just pain surfing. In the other tank out in the garage, there's just all over the substrate, hoping to get back to it. Yeah, they're probably still a bit stressed still. I kept one of these years ago when I first got a tank. Remember, you know the shop in Hartford, Crack Warehouse? Oh, Cold Green, yeah. Yeah, I bought my first tank from there, and he said these would be absolutely fine. It's one of the first fish I ever bought, and honestly, it died. Yeah, they're a shoulder one. You got to keep them in a group. Yeah. Otherwise, they just get stressed and sit still. That's what that one did, yeah. But they do need a bit of salt, but we get away with it here because you're the same as me. Where we live, like the town's mains water around here is so hard and alkaline. Yeah. It's perfect for them as a juvenile stage anyway. Yeah. If we had soft water, they wouldn't thrive at all. No, that's right. So yes, it's a bit of a mixed tank, eh? But no, it works really well. I love the Scape on it, mate. It's just nice and simple. It's easy, isn't it? Dead easy. Oh, dead easy. Yeah. What is the size? 8 by 2.5 by 2.5, isn't it? Yeah, 8 foot. Obviously length, 30 inches, so 2.5 foot front to back, and 28 inches high, so just a bit short high.
I only ask because obviously I'll get people asking me, what size is the tank, you know what I mean?
And then obviously the sump is a 6x2x18, so the whole volume is about 1500 litres.
Yeah.
So it's a good size. It's been running for 5.5 years now. And some of the fish we're going to go and see in a minute started their life in here and outgrew this.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do, don't we? Buy fish and bigger tank, bigger tank.
That one 50 quid silver arowana I bought was cost me about 10 grand.
Yeah.
And then it went and
I know. You have to keep buying bigger things for it all the time.
Yeah. I'll show you some if you like.
Yeah, love to, mate. Yeah, a lot of people can ask about filtration. Let's have a look.
It's the most basic of basic sumps you'll ever see. And that's how I keep it. I should just say, disclaimer, I'd have cleaned it when I knew you were coming around.
Well, this sump here, Jamie, if I'm honest with you, mate, you got me on these sumps, like doing it myself. So my 4-foot tank is exactly the same setup what you've got here. And it just works so well, doesn't it?
This works perfectly for me. It's nothing to it. It's, in this chamber, it's just filter floss.
Yeah.
And that gets changed every week, every 2 weeks, whenever it needs it. When I had the big fish in here, I was changing it twice, 3 times a week. But yeah, that's just filter floss on an elevated platform, and I vac out underneath that every now and then. So this tank's been running for 5 years. This alpha grog I've never taken out, I've never touched.
No.
So that's been sat there for 5 years doing nothing. That's just a big chamber of alpha grog there. Overflows into another chamber of alpha grog, which I have cleaned a couple of times.
Yeah, you can see it, can't you? But it's good to keep it all dirty like that, really. And all the bacteria's all in there,
yeah,
isn't it?
It's just biological. It's just
well, a lot
worth its weight in gold, that stuff.
That's it. A lot of people think, oh, you've got to change your ceramic rings. You've got to change this. You've got to change that every 6 months. You haven't.
Never do.
Do you know what? On my FX60s, I've never changed the ceramic rings.
Like I say, I'm old school. I keep it. I've used this stuff for 25 years. I love it. I've got nothing bad to say about it.
Yeah.
So that's been sat there for 5 years, and that's been through all the tank changes, heavy bioloads, everything. In total, I've got about 75 kilos of alpha grog in this sump, so it's a hell of a lot.
Yeah, it's loads.
I mean, that'll fill this tank 10 times over probably. So yeah, the second chamber's sat on some stilts, so I've got a good water movement beneath it. Yeah. And then, sorry, the doors are in the way. That just comes over to the return line. It's just got a Evolution Aqua 20,000 very pump, and the heaters at the back. It just pumps back up through the weir and out the top there.
Yeah, it's so simple, but it just works perfectly, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is a big pump, mate. What is it on at the moment, like?
So that's only set on 65%.
Yeah.
So it's got scope to go a lot more.
Yeah.
Obviously it's set quite high at the minute. You can probably see the water movement. I've got one angle down, one angle at the top.
Yeah.
That's just for the tigers. They like a bit of flow. It calms them down. And then I've just got a bag of coral gravel in there, just to keep the KH up if it was ever to drop off a bit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I do. Foam alpha grog, nothing else.
No, that's it. It's perfect, isn't it?
Don't add any fancy chemicals to it. I've got the odd treatment here and there, but that's probably expired now. Yeah, went out of date in 2021.
Yes.
So I don't add anything to this tank at all. Just water changes and stable media.
Yeah. It's so nice to see as well, because obviously I've been getting to sumps lately and I'm running what you're doing here, and a lot of people think, oh, I've got to run this reactor, I've got to run this, you know, what's the other one, UV, everyone wants you to run a UV and stuff, but you don't need to, do you?
Even when I had this as a planted tank, I mean, I was cutting the plants back every 2 weeks. It was so much, and the setup was the same. I had no CO2, I had no additives, nothing, just good old fish poo.
No, that's it. No, it's stunning, man.
But yeah, just basic is best is my advice. There's loads of gadgets you can buy, and they all do something, but do you really need them?
That's right, exactly that.
And I say I normally have all this insulated. There's always a polystyrene over this. You can see the back and the sides is all polystyrene. It's just to keep the heat in and the heat out.
Yeah.
Just insulated. But that's it. That's all there is to it.
No, it's so simple, mate. It works so well, doesn't it? What's the lighting you've got then, Jamie? Because I think, did we talk about it last time? I can't remember.
Yeah, nothing special. They're just cheap lights off eBay.
Yeah.
And then that tubular one is a Superfish retrofit that's designed to obviously replace a normal tube in a tank.
Yeah.
But no, these are just, I think they cost me 100 quid each, and they've been going for 3 or 4 years. I had one blow a while back, but...
Perfect, isn't it? 100 quid, you can't go wrong, can you?
I mean, the downside to them is they're just on, off, or white or blue.
Yeah.
I've not got no controllability, but I only need to light the fish. I don't need anything fancy. I think I will get something better next time, if I need to, just like you know, so you can dim it, change the colour spectrum and all that. But
well, if you're on holiday, like it don't really matter because you've got low light plants. The fish don't actually need the light, and you're getting loads of light from the doors anyway, aren't you?
That's it.
You haven't got to turn the lights on at all, have you?
I keep the Anubis. I stripped out. This Vallis was everywhere. I stripped it all out, and as I was stripping it, I got fed up. I just left a bit. I thought, you know, you can already see it springing back again. It looks quite natural having a bit of that sort of grassy type plant in there.
Yeah, definitely. And when you get bored of it again, just rip it out again.
Yeah. Just take clumps of the stuff out.
That's it. There was something about Anubias on wood, and I've got loads of it at home, mate. It does look quality.
I say it was really doing well, but when I was tipped the tank apart, it took about 4 hours. I left outside in the patio, and it all got scorched.
Yeah, it goes brown, doesn't it?
I've had loads of dieback, but there's already new leaves and stuff coming through, so it'll come back. It'll just take a bit of time.
Yeah, that's it. And I found it works. It always gets better with low light stuff, doesn't it? You know, if you've got a massive plant light on it all the time, the Anubias, it sort of burns it. It goes wrong, doesn't it?
And also Anubias, because it's such a slow growing plant, you get loads of algae on it. It's notorious getting that black-beard algae on the ends of it. Yeah. So low light's probably best. But I'm a fish keeper, not a plant keeper. I don't really mind what.
You're the same as me, mate. Yeah.
If it's for the fish, it's good. I don't mind plastic plants, you know.
No, that's right.
I know it's a massive popular thing at the minute, isn't it? Aquascapes and all these perfectly manicured little tanks. It's not me.
No, I've tried it. Do you know what? I tried it on a few tanks, and I just thought, I can't. My hands are too big. I'm trying to get in here, putting that plant in there, and it's not easy.
Don't have the time or the patience. I got into this for the fish, so.
Yeah, that's it. Right, we're going to do a feed on the tigerfish. This is quite good from here. Yeah, go for it, mate.
There we go.
There's the geos.
So they're still a bit skittish, but.
Yeah, but once one goes, they should all go, shouldn't they?
Yeah, they end up picking up off the floor most of the time.
Yeah.
But when I throw in things like lance fish and that, I don't even cut them up.
Nah, I bet they're tearing to bits, aren't they?
They just rip them up, yeah, rip them to shreds. That didn't go too well, did it?
Yeah, they might come back for it though. It's probably because I've got a big camera in their face, mate, as well.
Yeah, see what I mean? They're quite a nervous fish.
Yeah.
There we go. Just trust me on that.
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, big flags over there, look. That's an awesome tank, mate. I'm going to end the video there, but we'll do a second video, part 2, outside, mate, in the fish room, yeah? Because obviously, what's this now, 16 minutes on here, so yeah, I don't want to put them both together. But guys, thanks for watching. Part 2 will be out. It will either be Tuesday or this Friday, depending on what day it is right now. But thanks for watching as always. And Jamie's got his own YouTube channel as well, Aquarium Monster Hearts UK, so go and check him out. He's got some cool bits on there, like showing off obviously his fish room and stuff, which you're going to see in a minute. But thanks for watching, guys. Ding the notification bell and keep it real.